Hello and welcome to the Middle-earth Hobby channel. Today we'll be doing a profile review of Lurtz from the Isengard faction. So, Lurtz costs 90 points. His faction is Isengard, as we said. He is a Hero of Valor, which means he can take a warband of 15 warriors, which is pretty cool. He has his warriors armor, sword, and an uruk-hai bow. Strength 3 uruk-hai bow, which, as we will find out later, hits on a 3+. Not too bad. It's pretty good. Okay, he can also take a shield, but this doesn't increase his defense. However, he can use the shield for shielding. So that's why when we see his options here, it's a free shield. It's because it's kind of already counted in his profile. His heroic actions are Heroic March, Strike, Strength, and Challenge, which are all pretty cool. Particularly the Heroic Strike means that you can take his fight value up in those kind of important moments of the game. He is not quite the beat stick. He does have 3 might points, 1 will point, and only 1 fate point. I guess because he's 90 points, he doesn't have that all-round 3-3-3, but it would have been cool if they had given that to him, the kind of full hero profile. But it's still pretty good, and he has a movement of 6, which is pretty regular. This can be kind of affected by legendary legions, which we will speak about. He's got a fight value of 5 and a shoot of 3+, which is pretty good. So he's hitting those arrows on 3. He's got a strength 5, it's decent. Defense 6, which is okay. He's got 3 big ol' attacks, which is great. 3 wounds. And he's courage 5, which is reasonable for a hero. Okay, so he also has a Battle of Maelstrom special rule that allows him to come in on any side of the board that he chooses if he's playing in that format of game, which can be pretty handy. When taken in an all Isengard list, he gains the Woodland creature rule, which means that he doesn't slow down when he's in woodland terrain. So he can still kind of move through trees and stuff like that. Okay, so here's the interesting aspect of Lurtz's profile when taken in the new legendary legions, the Lurtz's scouts. So, if you take Lurtz in that legendary legion, first off, he gains a special rule once per game where he can throw his shield as a special weapon. I think that's a 6-inch thrown weapon. The shield is strength 4, and after you use the weapon once, it's gone for the rest of the game. So you don't have a shield for the rest of the game. Which is pretty cool. I guess it's supposed to symbolize that part of the movie where he chucks his shield at Aragorn and nearly takes his head off. So that's pretty awesome. He can also move 8 inches, but that's only if Mahur is taken. So, I mean, if you take that other character in that specific legion, you're kind of moving around with a Lurtz that moves at 8 inches, which is kind of scary. He's also part of the Isengard list, so if you take all Isengard models, your army doesn't break until it is 33% instead of 50%, which is pretty cool. So, all in all, I think Lurtz is a pretty cool profile and is probably the first name on the army list if you're fighting with Isengard. because he's pretty awesome and he's quite cheap. Like I said, I think he's cheap because he doesn't come with that all-around 3/3/3. But he has a bunch of other special rules and kind of fun stuff that you can do with him, especially if you're a fan of the films. He's kind of fluffy. He's got some fluff, but he's got some cool features as well. And I really like the fact that he comes with a bow. That's fun. You got a hero with a strength 3 bow. He's like Legolas, except he's just not quite as good, but it's still pretty cool for an uruk leader. Okay, so that has been Lurtz's profile review. If you like the format, let me know, and do subscribe, and I will see you for the next profile review soon. Alright, thanks guys, bye bye.
What's that, 6 minutes?
This has been the Middle Earth Hobby Channel. Please subscribe.